The Archetype defeated Jacob Fatu in a vicious Hell in a Cell match. He does deserve it.
Thank you. You have been with me through a lot over the last year. But I finally punched my ticket to WrestleMania! Now, we got a WWE title match to make. So get out here, Braun Breaker!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here we go.
my name is Paul Heyman, and I stand before you tonight not as the special counsel of the blue chip off of the dog-faced block, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion Braun Breaker. No, I'm here as a friend. So please listen. Your obsession with redeeming your loss to Braun Breaker and proving yourself to me is going to destroy you. You won the right to challenge my champion at WrestleMania, but you don't have to. You walked away before, you can do it again with your dignity intact. Or you can finish your comeback on the grandest stage of them all, being wheeled out of the stadium on a stretcher.
That's a good speech, Paul. I just have one question. Does he know?
Does who know what?
Does Braun know how hard you've been trying to keep us apart? When I first came back to SmackDown, I was unstoppable. And then here comes Jey Uso. Then Jimmy. Two brothers coming together to come at me. That's the kind of thing that only occurs when someone whispers just loud enough to make real noise. Someone like the wise man. Funny how Hector ended up with the Wyatt Six after I left him behind. They didn't target him at random. Someone pointed them in the direction of a lost soul. Someone who knew exactly what kind of chaos that would unleash. Someone who wanted me trapped in that nightmare while the Royal Rumble came and went. Someone like you.
Well, congratulations. That was quite a summation. See, the thing is, my father was a great attorney, and he taught me to always be one step ahead of the prosecution. You missed something. Something big. You ever wonder why you were stuck on SmackDown all this time? Why Braun Breaker was always just out of reach? I made that happen.
Never underestimate the wise man.
Who do you think poured poison about you into Jacob Fatu's ear? Me. Again and again, I stopped you in your tracks. You had the audacity to say no to me? You were a lucky workhorse I could have turned into a thoroughbred as the next Paul Heyman guy.
That's the champion, and he does not look happy.
And neither does Paul to see his client out here.
This was not part of Heyman's master plan.
Is this all true, Paul?
Braun, I did what I did to protect you.
You think I need protecting? From him?
No. This business needs protecting from the Archetype. WWE needs protecting from the Archetype. These people need protecting from...
I'm the champion, Paul. You don't make the call. I do.
Braun, I am your oracle. Listen to me. This man...
Hold on, Heyman. I think you've forgotten something. You don't get to make matches. And you definitely don't get to stop them. It will be the WWE Champion Braun Breaker defending against the Archetype at WrestleMania.
It's official. The match we've all been waiting for. WrestleMania. Braun Breaker versus the Archetype.
And Paul Heyman just got played at his own game.
I got goosebumps, Michael. This is gonna be a straight-up classic.
Look at you, standing here, main event of WrestleMania. You took every road but the easy one.
I definitely hit some potholes along the way.
It was all worth it to get here. Maybe get the chance to knock Heyman's teeth down his throat. Not that I can officially condone that sort of thing as the general manager of Raw.
Officially.
But I can understand why you'd want to. I'm sure you've had a lot of pent-up frustration. When I showed up at your school and made you the offer to go to NXT, I saw the pain on your face when you handed that shovel to Hector.
That was not my finest moment.
You made hard choices. Some bad ones, some good ones. But they were yours.
We can reminisce more some other time. Right now, I'm focused on tonight.
Good. Now go out there and finish what you started.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start, everybody watches the end, but a lot of people miss the middle.
That's too bad. That's where the real work happens.
Exactly. You've had quite the journey.
With a few detours.
Detours? No. Finding your raid underground, taking out Rikishi, battling the Wyatts. It all led here. Main event, WrestleMania.
It did.
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back.
No, never. There's a reason I turned him down then. That hasn't changed. I don't need someone scripting my path for me.
No, not now anyway, but maybe someday. Anyway, good luck out there.
Aw, look at you. All serious and stuff. Big main event energy. Finally.
Need something, Liv?
What? I'm proud of you. You made it back. Took what? 12 months? But you got off the back of that milk carton. The great Archetype. Comeback story of the year. Finally getting your shot.
Everybody's path is different.
No kidding. I never would have taken the long road. Did you feel guilty for beating up that sad old man? Decided you needed to set a good example for the kids? You were almost interesting. But now, you're back to please and thank you again. You can't tell me you didn't get tired of waiting your turn. All that buildup. Anticipation.
Some things are worth waiting for. I'd rather earn it than take it the wrong way. I'm not you, Liv.
I know. If you were, you'd be cute. And I wouldn't have let Paul Heyman lead me around by my nose for 12 months. Maybe next time. Don't wait. Don't ask. Don't earn. Just take. Kick the doors down, make a mess, and smile while you do it. Trust me. Bad behavior? It's so much more fun.
I mean, it's not like I don't see your point. I do wonder why I took the exact road I did.
Ooh, I think that little voice in your head? You should start listening to her. She sounds a lot like me.
Before you showed up, there was only one question anyone was asking around here.
Yeah? What was that, champ?
Is the next face of this company gonna be Braun Breaker or Jacob Fatu? Then you show back up, and even though I threw you around like a rag doll, people keep telling me the Archetype should be in that conversation. Is that what you think? That you deserve to be on my level?
What you're gonna find out tonight in front of a stadium full of people is what your wise man has known this entire time. He would have been a lot better off if I was his Paul Heyman guy.
Your old school mind games ain't gonna work on me. You did yourself a favor waiting this long. If you'd come at me last year right after our first match, I'd have retired you for good. Even you knew that.
Maybe. Or maybe I just had to lose to learn all the holes in your game.
The problem with that is I got no holes in my game. I'm not some gimmick. I've known exactly who I am my entire life. A champion.
Then you're in for a rough night. Because if that's the only way you see yourself, what's the mirror gonna look like without that belt around your waist?
I'm not gonna find out because tonight, your comeback is over.
The following contest is the comeback story of the decade culminates at WrestleMania.
The comeback story does culminate tonight, but is this going to be the ending the Archetype dreamed of? Or will all the hard work and sacrifice end in disappointment at the hands of Paul Heyman and Braun Breaker?
Look, I'm choosing to believe the past year meant something. This isn't the same Archetype who stepped back into the spotlight and got shut down. Oh no, this is a new man who put in the work, and it's about to pay off.
The Archetype looks to rewrite history here tonight.
Under the guidance of Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker steps onto the grandest stage of them all.
After everything that Heyman did to put roadblocks in the Archetype's path, you have to wonder if he's on the same page with Braun Breaker here tonight.
That was just a minor speed bump on the road to WrestleMania for Breaker. By all accounts, they work things out and are ready to walk out together with that WWE Championship.
once again.
Introducing the challenger from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 228 pounds, super smooth, Nick James. And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker.
Not going to be any question about who's champ after this.
There are matches that change the course of WWE and define eras. You can feel it in the air. Braun Breaker versus the Archetype. The rematch is one of those.
I have to agree with you. There is a sense of destiny in the air at WrestleMania tonight.
And they both feel it. Braun and the Archetype came here looking for a fight, and they're gonna get it. Getting him into the corner.
Counters with an attack on Breaker.
And bouncing up.
The WWE Championship is on the line on the grandest stage of them all. Braun Breaker is defending against the Archetype, and Paul Heyman looks concerned that he's about to lose his meal ticket, and they just toss them aside.
The champ creating some distance with that move.
Followed by a twist of fate.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. He is looking to do some serious harm.
Clothesline lands on their feet, but take a look at this. Flippity-dippity-do.
Moonsault. More offense like that, and we could be looking at a new champ.
Holy, meet the barricade.
Crashing into the barricade with such force.
Oh, colliding with the barricade.
Managed to get out of harm's way. Playing with fire now, not listening to the ref's count.
Taking flight
Into a tornado DDT. There's a springboard into a moonsault. You gotta be kidding me. Beautiful.
throwing all caution to the wind.
And boy, did it pay off. And this one's taken to the outside.
Super kick to the jaw.
Makes some room. There goes all of our stuff, dog.
And he tosses it back in now.
But wait, look at this determination to get out of this, to create separation.
Waistlock applied and launched into a German suplex.
This fight now making its way over to our announce desk.
This is my cue to step aside, but you should definitely stay here and hold down the fort.
Taking things to the top rope.
Placed on the table. Builds off the attack.
Well, if you're going to be done like that, you better be just as tough.
I don't know if anyone is that tough. Get back here. Leg lariat. It's those kind of maneuvers that can threaten the championship tonight.
Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends.
Looking clothesline.
Avoided any damage, lad.
Sliding back in under the ropes here.
Don't know if the ref is loud enough, but this is getting close. suffer the countout.
And he re-enters into the ring. He's climbing to the top.
From the top!
Saw an opening for a big-time move and connecting. That's going in the highlight reel.
Ooh, face first into the apron. And look at this power right into the ring.
And I like this from him.
Uh-oh, check out.
Taking a flight to nowhere.
The risk clearly was not worth the reward as they just came up empty-handed there.
450, you gotta be kidding me.
Constant pressure being kept on Braun.
Breaker needs to find the best play in his playbook now.
Kick to the gut. What are they planning here?
Death drop. Can we have a new champ after that?
Oh, not yet. They just got the shoulder up.
We almost just had a new champion, less than a second away.
Though you gotta believe he'll be looking for the kill shot one more time.
Oh, set it up.
Springboard drop kick.
Going after the arm in a big way.
This is not looking good for him.
How much more of this can he take before he says enough?
Braun fires back. He manages. Double leg takedown. Got the shoulders down. Shoulders down. Championship on the line. Strong kick out from the resilient champion.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole. His opponent included. Rearranging the face with a stomp.
Braun predicted. The champ firing their best shot to retain that title.
Oh my God, did you see that? Kick out at one.
How do you even do that? Kicking out at one after a maneuver of that?
We're about to learn a lot about this kid, Braun Breaker, guys. How will he respond to such a close near fall? We are seeing these men leaving it all on the line. No stone being left unturned. Everything the body can give is being brought to the table.
Few kicks here. Another kick.
Just mocking their opponent right now. Total disrespect.
Gonna bash the head right there on the apron. Hard part of the ring there. Oh, Gorilla press right into the ring.
Going up to the top now.
From the top.
Dropped off into a 450. My God.
Took a high risk, but was off the mark.
Hopping up and
Massive miscalculation on that one. Walking the ropes into a boot to the midsection. Hoisted up. Running Liger Bomb.
The challenger is getting torn into.
Getting deeper and deeper into this match. Really starting to feel the pressure here. Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach.
And now propped up in the corner. Into the corner. Tying them up. What on earth do they have planned? Slowly climbing up to the top rope. There's no way they're going to do this. Are they going to attempt it? Indeed they are.
Yes, coast to coast connects.
Setting up their opponent. Double stomp to the back of the neck.
We might see a new champion crowned.
How draining was that? Can it be done again? Can that maneuver be summoned at least one more time? Counter. He knew just what to do.
getting muscled up for a vertical suplex. Oh, nimbly landing behind that chop block.
He's able to sidestep out of that.
Stopping that offense with a swift elbow.
Springboard drop kick.
Looks like they're ready to rally here.
Lacing him up there on the top turnbuckle.
Big shot. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go.
Avalanche Hurricane Rana.
Looking like a whole new superstar out there right now. And not a moment too soon. Before thunderous falling forearm. And he's got cartoon birds swirling over his head right now for sure.
All these attacks to the head. He's going to end up with a lot more of a splitting headache if this match goes on for much longer.
No holding back. That's the kind of risk you need to take to earn the title.
Driving a fist to the stomach changes things around.
Divers out of the way.
Breaker can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Braun needs to start reacting quicker.
And he had Braun's number there. Bullseye.
Rising to his feet, but he's still looking glassy-eyed. Boot to the gut. Hold cinched in and
Driven down with a death drop. Could that be enough to gain the title?
2. On a champ avoids the 3 count.
champions never give up easily. Case in point right there.
I think there's still some shock in the air. Setting up their opponent.
But he's able to avoid that offense.
Waistlock applied and launched into a German suplex.
Breaker showing no answer for this attack.
Breaker is breaking down a bit. Smiley dipping out of harm's way. Taking advantage with a clubbing blow.
Trading back and forth blows now.
No end in sight to this exchange.
And look at this guy hamming it up for the crowd.
Setting up their opponent. Double stomp to the back of the neck.
Are we about to see a title change here?
The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, the comeback is complete. We have a new, undisputed WWE Champion.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Braun Breaker, that's just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
The Archetype is joining forces with Paul Heyman. Unbelievable.
Wait a second.
He doesn't need Heyman. He's already defeated his champion.
Yeah, what's Heyman gonna do? Show him how to lose?
The Archetype walked into WrestleMania with a chip on his shoulder and walked out alone. A legend. For Booker T, Corey Graves, and Wade Barrett, I'm Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania.
Well, talk about making a WrestleMania moment. I can't believe Heyman tried to jump ship to your side. What a piece of work.
Honestly, after everything Heyman's done, I wasn't surprised he tried to pull that.
Good point. Well, I'm glad it was never in doubt that you'd make the right decision.
I didn't need Heyman to get back to where I wanted to be. And I certainly don't need him to stay there either.
Speaking of staying on top, it's now time to defend your championship.
I look forward to the challenge.
I feel like we can make this title defense work, no?